For years, I told myself my IPS monitor is good enough. It was fast, the colors looked great, it was 1080p, high refresh rate. So every time someone said, once you go OLED, you can't go back. I thought they were exaggerating, and when I got one, they weren't. So I finally upgraded to an OLED gaming monitor, and honestly, this isn't one of those upgrades where you have to convince yourself it was worth the money. Within the first 5 minutes, I knew it was worth the money. So the first thing you notice isn't the refresh rate, it's literally the blacks, or the lack of them. When an OLED displays black, those pixels literally turn off. So no IPS glow, no gray haze, no light bleeding around the edges. It's just dark. Like the monitor disappears into the room. Playing games at night feels completely different. Horror games become scarier. Movies look more cinematic, and even the desktop somehow looks cleaner. I don't know. It just gives me the effect of a desktop look cleaner. Also forgot this is a Asus ROG 1440p 240Hz gaming monitor. It's amazing. Then of course there's colors. They're not just more vibrant. They have depth. They actually pop without looking oversaturated. HDR actually starts making sense now, which I have disabled though. Sunsets, explosions, neon lights. They all have this like richness that my old IPS panel just couldn't reproduce. And now every time I look back at an IPS display, it feels like someone just turned down the contrast. Of course, everyone asks the same question. What about burn-in? Honestly, modern OLED monitors have come a long way. Most now include things like pixel shifting, automatic screen protection, logo detection, and pixel refreshing cycles to reduce long-term wear. Is burn-in still possible? Yes, it's a real characteristic of OLED technology, but for now, most people who just use their monitors normally like me and let like those protection features do their job, it's much less of a concern than it used to be. So yeah, OLED isn't perfect. It's more expensive. Brightness can also be lower than like some LCD monitors depending on the scene. And if you're doing more like static office work for like 10 plus hours a day, I feel like an IPS monitor might still make more sense. But if gaming is your priority, watching videos, if you want the most clear, crispy, clear footage, or videos or movies, it's hard to ignore everything OLED does, and it just does it better. Like wallpapers, everything. I feel like it just does everything the best, especially the clarity. Now, here's the problem. Once you spend enough time using OLED, going back becomes difficult. You start noticing IPS glows, gray blacks, slower pixel transitions, and things you never really pay attention to before suddenly standing out. That's why so many people would say OLED ruins every other monitor. And honestly, I finally understand what they mean. This isn't just another monitor upgrade. It completely changed how I experienced games, wallpapers, videos, movies, and after using OLED, I don't think I can ever go back. Thank you all for watching, and make sure y'all subscribe and like for more content like this. I really like posting content, I really like gaming, I really like tech, I really like going out, lifestyle, everything. Thank you for the support, guys. We'll see you on the next video.